Number 4, stand your ground. When it concerns your stance on life, your point of view on life, if you say something that somebody disagrees with, it is your obligation as a man for you to stand your ground on what you see and how you see it. Now, when it concerns you debating upon another perspective, as long as it's respectful, always be sharp with how you see things. Always understand that when you have a point of view or whatever the particular argument may be, always understand that if you cannot critique your viewpoints or however you see something, people are going to have less respect for you. People will think that you're just saying stuff just to say stuff in order for you to get across people's minds or whatever the case may be. So when it concerns you having a different viewpoint or perspective on things, always be prepared to have answers. If you do not have the answers, then you shouldn't be talking at all. So, for an example, for me, I have a particular platform where a lot of religious people might have issues and they might have questions in which they are curious upon things. So, if somebody asks me, how do you see demonology and how do you see Satanism, or what is your perspective upon magic? If I don't have the answers to that, I shouldn't be trying to inform other people about these topics as well. If it concerns me, let's just say that that I'm teaching people how to use guns, and people are like, well, what's the best gun that you think I should get? Or what type of bullets should I use? Or how do I use the safety and not use the safety? Just simple questions. If you can't answer the simple questions upon your particular expertise or whatever you're trying to get across, you shouldn't be saying anything at all. If it concerns you just having a basic argument about wrestling or sports or whatever the case may be, politics even, if you cannot stand your ground upon a subject and somebody willingly wants to have a debate with you, if you are willing to get into that debate, then you best know how to critique yourself. Otherwise, you're going to catch an L. Just so you know, women love when a man stands his ground. When you're having a conversation or an argument with a woman and you stand your ground on how you see things, or you stand your ground in a particular argument, and I'm not going to go back and forth with you, or we're going to change the subject, or I'm not going to keep having this with you. When you stand your ground on an argument, or even more so, when you upper hand the argument and she just knows that she can't combat what you're saying, it turns her on subconsciously. It turns her on subconsciously. Women do love when a man can stand his ground, because it shows that he's not a pushover. It shows that he can actually stand up for himself and for her as well if they were to get in a particular predicament. Women love that. They love that protective energy that a man can bring. Last but not least, number 5.